for Double or Nothing.
This is my house.
Rampage starts now on TNT.
This is Rampage, baby. This is the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. This is Rampage. Yeah. This is Rampage.
That's gonna be fun.
This is Rampage. It's time for the fastest hour in pro wrestling on television. This is Rampage.
We're reviewing Rampage.
The great Tony Giovanni, Excalibur. I'm Jim Ross.
Live review,
The
yeah.
Rampage Queen.
It's gonna be
Live
a hell of a
review.
show. I promise that. Here they come. I mean that.
This is a trio tag team match approaching the ring.
So you know how on Wednesday night during the show, once we were running out of steam on something,
Pull up.
Acclaimed in their house, we the nicest ever. This is not a game, this is not fight forever. Roosh, you're losing your cred. How you gonna fight us with all the pubes on your head? Wait, is this guy from Tijuana, bro? He looks like the dominatrix at the Donkey Show.
Alright.
Your crew say adios. Acclaimed here to win this match.
I had to hear that.
Nice. Always got something, doesn't he?
I forgot about the delay between you and I, but you were ahead of me.
Yeah. Because I'm the man. That's right.
So yeah, right. But I kind of mind it, but I feel like they also need a big star because I feel like Rampage's best days were when they had like a featured star that could carry the show.
Yeah, Rampage does need something to look forward to, so you gotta do it. I mean, it's but you're gonna throw them people that they're obviously gonna beat every time, though. I don't know.
Yeah, like if they were the show opener for Rampage and then you had like a TNT champion that actually mattered as a main event. You know
Well,
how
the TNT title belt just doesn't matter at all.
so you
I
remember
say
on,
we'll give it to Orange Cassidy.
on Wednesday there was that point running out of steam. I was just like, hey, I have a cookie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Snickers bar.
Hold on. Ice cream bar.
Oh.
I'm like,
Alright.
if we're kicking off summer, like get myself an
All
ice
right.
cream.
Snickers ice cream. Yeah.
So once again, Sabu listed as enforcer and not like on Adam Cole's side.
So, do you think he's gonna turn or something, or like swerve?
It's just weird because like Adam Cole brought him in to like even the odds on his side, but then he's not listed as on his side. It's weird.
Everyone loves the Acclaim. Okay. Man, the Snickers ice cream bar kind of makes me want to get one.
It's so
Be
good.
back. I'm gonna go to the store.
The great thing is you actually do have a store that you could get to basically in a commercial break and a little bit more.
Yeah. So yeah, but maybe about 4 minutes or so. Oh, he just humped his arm. Terrible.
100%, Ryan. I'm sitting here trying to think. I was like, Kyle can't be ready. I have no idea where Bobby Fish is from, but I feel like you can't even consider bringing him back unless Kyle O'Reilly was there.
Yeah. Yeah. That was random as hell. I agree. Because yeah, my first thought was, no, that dude's had like a serious injury. He's going to be gone for a long time. And then, yeah, my next thought was, is there some other like former Bullet Club member that joined or something?
Because all of a sudden now they're aligned with Jay White and Juice.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was my only other thinking. I'm like, maybe the Bullet Club, but
I guess it wouldn't have been that random because remember, the last thing that Adam Cole did before he got injured was that Fatal 4-Way where going into it, it was like him and Jay White versus Okada and Hangman.
yeah, basically him and Jay White versus them.
So it wouldn't be
But
too
then
random.
wasn't it Jay that actually was the one that like concussed him though? If I remember correctly.
I can't remember who injured him, but I do know he was the one that recognized something was wrong and went right to the pin finish. Because he went from wrestling somebody else to just covering Adam Cole, who wasn't moving.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: this ice cream bar tastes really good right now.
Idea. Yeah. I can't eat stuff when I'm on. I don't know how you can do that.
It hasn't
Like,
really started
candy
yet.
is at the okay. Because I'm like, candy is about the max for me, or maybe a piece of fruit.
We're a top secret organization dedicated to preventing mass extinction events. Oh, and we can make time.
I love it that
You'll see.
everyone's going with the best amigos.
Honestly, though, Ryan, it could make sense because remember, it wasn't that long ago that the Acclaim had that little mini beef with Daddy Ass and Cool Hand.
Mm.
Can we just call my dad now? Gorilla Glue.
Daddy ass. I don't know. I don't remember that. I don't think I was either. I didn't care or didn't pay attention at that time.
It ended up being a Rampage match. Because remember, Daddy Ass and Cool Hand was trying to recruit the Acclaimed.
Yeah.
Then they had like a Rampage match, and that was the end of the feud.
Yeah, okay. I remember that. Oh, man. JS and jobbers except Jericho. I mean, I feel like Sammy and Garcia aren't jobbers.
I was like,
but everybody else is a jobber.
yeah, like Garcia matters. He just hasn't done anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to say Sammy because I feel like he's basically out at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because he's going to be a babyface, so we just gotta
Actually, with that
come to
being
terms with that.
that win is the last time that we saw Sammy with him.
Probably since before the Pillar story started, actually. Or at least I think so.
Yeah, because it was basically the Dynamite after that the Four Pillows first like segment happened where they opened the show or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he hasn't been with them at all during that time. So,
because if anything, he did his
for all we
promos
know,
with
he's not a
MJF.
member.
Preston Vance
Suck it.
supposed to be so big.
I love it. He went from jobber in the Dark Order to jobber in LFI. Like, oh, he took the mask off so that he could be a jobber still.
He's a creep, and the referee, Brandon Martinez, he had his eyes on Vance's shoulder. He didn't see the interference on the outside.
But he doesn't do anything that makes me say, oh yeah, I want to see that guy wrestle again. Ever.
Wait, who? Vance?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole LFI has been underwhelming. I wonder how different it would have been, you know, had Andrade not did Andrade things.
Yeah. I mean, Roosh could have been something if they didn't just not do anything with him.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they were
Just
going to
like,
push
hey,
them
go in
together as a
there,
team, though.
put on a good match, but lose every week. But somehow people are supposed to take you seriously.
He's had his couple of jobbers matches.
Yeah.
It's always usually right before he has a major match. Like, hey, let's make him look
Exactly.
decent again.
But they're like, all right, he's going to challenge for the title. So he's got to beat up a couple jobbers, and then he can go back to losing. You know, like I seriously want to know what Rush's record is in AEW. I really, really do want to know, because they don't ever tell you for good reason.
I wonder how the faction would have shaked out with them. Because, like, there was that time that Andrade and Rush were kind of, like, together as a team, but they were still kind of individuals. So I don't know if they would have did those two as solos guys and try to go for titles and then have a team with them.
I'm doing okay, Mr. Bones.
How we doing tonight, Vegas?
Oh.
The acclaimed and
Blah, blah, blah.
we feel the exact same way because we've been running through this trios division.
I love the I need a girlfriend sign.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing as though that we are in Vegas, I think that we should do some gambling. What do you say? And Vegas, I think if you're gonna do some gambling,
Billy, the guy who's been through everything, say no gambling,
just
no
remember
gambling.
this. Yeah, the house always wins.
That was dumb.
Never bet on black because everyone
Huh?
Interesting verbiage. Very creative.
I think the point is they're gunning for the House of Black. Now we know this
That was a different promo.
Watching Billy Gunn get down on his back and put the scissors between his legs. Oh man, I love it. I love wrestling.
Wait.
It's so stupid.
They have DraftKings stuff for Rampage too, for free.
Wow.
Shit, man! If I could make a few dollars every time just watching AEW every week.
It's time for you to get in on the action with DraftKings. Just enter a free-to-play pool and answer
As I
mean,
don't
but
reach for
how
my
would
phone.
they? How would they do DraftKings for Rampage? Like, it's pre-taped.
Just download the DraftKings app, enter the promo code, and join a free-to-play AEW pool.
Because I keep waiting for them to save for the pay-per-view, but the only thing out there is Rampage everywhere.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
caramel cold brew M&Ms are like M&Ms with a coffee shop vibe.
Maybe too much of a coffee shop.
Just wait for the app to open up and let me log in.
Let me log on.
Oh boy.
Sad part is I don't even know what the rest of this card is. I didn't even know this match was on the card.
This Rampage, oh,
Carry out any large one-topping pizzas for $7.99 each when you use the Domino's app on Apple CarPlay.
something's gonna happen.
All right.
I can tell you that much.
Trying to search Rampage. Where the hell are these things? Cool. I do not like DraftKings app. I like FanDuel so much better.
The Lazarus Project premieres June 4th on TNT.
When migraine strikes, you're faced with a choice.
Oh, right. There's been pools for like all the pay-per-views. Like I've never put $1 into DraftKings, and yet I have made money to place other random bets and still have a balance because just AEW pools.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, that's live, but it's so weird that they would have
Taped,
something
yes.
on.
Alright, here's the Double or Nothing pool right now. Which participant will be introduced first out of the Four Pillars match? Will Sting accompany Darby Allin during his entrance? How long will the match be from bell to bell? The over-under is 22 minutes.
Over.
Who will make the first pinfall attempt? What will be performed first, a submission hold or a pinfall? Ryan, was he doing the moonwalk DDT?
You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Who will perform a move off the top rope first? Will any non-participant interfere during the match? Then who will win, and when the match concludes, will a non-participant of the match confront the champion?
Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse.
Let me guess. He died.
In theaters, June 2nd. Tickets on sale now. Rated PG.
That's difficult. Is it one of the free ones?
Oh, it's this entire thing is the free Double or Nothing pool.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna try it. Because why not?
Oh, what do they consider Sting accompanying Darby? Because I could see it being the thing where he walks out to the stage and then goes back to the
That's what I'm
back.
thinking.
And that's kind of like half and half.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because
So that would that
I
count
don't
as
know if
yes?
that'll count.
I'm going with that counts as yes.
To me, it counts. Because that makes it a yes. Because I don't see him coming down to the ring at all, but it's a pay-per-view. I could see him at least coming out and giving him the fist bump and, all right, you got this.
Mm-hmm. You said you think over 22 minutes?
Yeah, I think over.
I think it has to at least be in the 20s.
Actually, shit, how many matches are on this card now? Because I feel like there was even more matches on the card.
And of course, we know what it's all about. The problem Ethan Page has had with Matt Hardy.
Yeah, but we've seen them put like 12 matches into 6 hours, 7 hour, 14 matches into it. Those nights aren't necessarily the most fun, but
I'm happy I'll be able to just find it somewhere on Tuesday and just speed through, well, half-ass what I don't really want to watch.
and then matches that you know they'll have a little bit of time, you can be like, all right, I don't necessarily need to see the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Who will make the first pinfall attempt? It's hard because with these guys being as small as they are, like roll-ups and stuff can happen by whoever, whenever.
I think it'll be.
I'm
I
leaning.
couldn't tell you who, but I think there'll be somebody that tries to go for one super early in the match.
I feel like they
just
might do
to
the
piss
story.
off MJF.
Ooh, I was thinking the opposite way. I was thinking that MJF would try to be really sneaky early on.
See, either way.
Actually, I could see Sammy doing it just because of the whole lay down story. Will be performed first, a submission hold or a pinfall? I feel like in a fatal 4-way, a pinfall.
That's a safer bet.
Who perform a move off the top rope
This
first?
dude with the gray velvet like wrestling gear is killing me.
Once I realized this is just a stupid jobber match before the real match, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Who will perform a move off the top rope first? Not MJF.
Yeah.
I feel like Jungle Boy doesn't do top rope necessarily.
Yeah.
As much as the other two.
I would put my money on one of those other two.
I think I'm gonna go with Sammy. Darby usually does it mostly for his finisher. Sammy will just go up there every time he can.
Yeah. So yeah, Darby's kind of basic. Like, oh, this fucking. I said Darby's kind of basic, and then Ethan Page called the fans basic.
The Hardy Boys were watching. I really hope you do, because we just showed you what a real three-man crew can do. A real trio, a real team. And Sunday, we're never going to find out what your three-man team is, because we took out Isaiah for good. So, it's clearly going to be the three of us against the two of you.
Alright, this could get interesting here. Just remember, you are ahead of me. And for whatever reason on Rampage, it's always more.
Don't worry, if it's Roderick Strong, I won't say anything.
Man, the ass boys are looking good out here on Rampage with a little boost of ego. This Sunday, the egos will be deleted. Compliments of us. Ethan, your contract and your ass is gonna be mine. And if we have to fight you 3-on-2, we're not afraid to fight you 3-on-2.
Oh, he's got one of those things.
Because to us, fear is only a 4-letter word. Hey, you're not afraid? Get your ass in. Bring him with you. Bring a little broken neck with you.
This is the fans.
Unfortunately, the doctor didn't clear me. However, I found a replacement.
I kind of wondered if this is where it was. That's not who I thought. I was like, I wonder if Mark Quinn is eventually back.
Yeah, it's Mark Quinn.
Oh no, I've already got the Hooks music.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. It's Huck.
It's like, oh, how can we randomly get this other person back on the show? At least they've been fighting.
Okay.
They want no part of Matt and Jeff Hardy and Hook. At least not tonight, but we are not going to have to wait long before these six men collide this coming Sunday at Double or Nothing.
All right, yeah. How big is the card now? Because this should be like pre-show.
Yeah. Because that's what they didn't say anything about a pre-show.
Here with Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes. As we know, things have been heating up between you two and the Mogul Embassy. Now, it has just been announced that Swerve Strickland and Brian Cage will be
Love
entering
Dan House.
in the Blackjack Battle Royal this Sunday night. What does that mean for you guys?
Imagine that. Swerve and Brian Cage in the Battle Royal. So, after Keith and I get rid of you two, because this match, this Battle Royal is for a shot at the international title, then me and Keith can get rid of everybody else and then make a decision on who's going to win this thing. And I think we can do that. But Swerve and Brian Cage, you know it's heated, and you know what's coming your way, so be ready.
You said the embassy's in this?
I did, yes.
Can't wait.
Lexi looks like she just got like out of bed.
Blackjack Battle Royal.
Outfit, like, hey, I just threw on one of the shirts. But Dustin said it's for a shot at the international title. No, it's for the belt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all blackjacked up.
Hey, I haven't seen either of these two people in a long time.
I know. Yeah, they're still alive though.
Oh, they have a lot of tag team wins? Well, that tells me where they've been wrestling. Not on television.
Definitely not on television. Marina Shafir took her shoes off.
Nyla Rose and Roddy's wife.
So who are you two on TV to lose to? Oh, okay.
It's a match, Ryan. Apparently, that is both for a title shot and for the same championship that it's a title shot for. So you're going to be your own #1 contender.
It's a match. It's a match.
So I just got to the Sheeta and Britt entrances, and it's like, ah, yes, hey.
I love and hate Jericho at the same time.
It's a weird, like I
he's so fucking corny. Sometimes that I'm like, but then sometimes it works, and I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, that was funny, you bastard.
It's weird. It's like enjoying a heel, but not in a way that I've ever enjoyed a heel before. It's usually because the heel's really good at trash talk and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like, I love that he's willing to make fun of himself. And why that works for him, because it won't work for anybody else, I don't know.
So the start of this match is Hikaru Shida outpowering both Nyla Rose and Marina Shafir.
Yeah, Shida. With her weird, almost Power Ranger gear. Or like, not, or I think it's more like a Beetleborg costume.
I remember at one point I saw that on a streaming service and I went to put on like the first episode and realized how bad it was and stopped like immediately.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it right now because it would ruin it for me. Because I have this image in my head from childhood about this incredible show that was so much better than Power Rangers.
Just remember how cheesy and over the top kid stuff was for the 90s.
Yeah.
And throw that on your nostalgia. Just remember.
No, I don't. Look, man, it's incredible. Top tier show. You can't change my mind. You can't get me to watch any of it, so that way I won't be able to change my mind.
Right. It's because it's 21 people and it's in Vegas. Being in Vegas inspired his idea in story mode or storyline.
Mm-hmm. I still say Renee should have went ahead and accepted her invitation.
I'm sorry, the whole Nyla laughing into the camera right before the commercial break.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
I miss when Nyla got to be entertaining on TV. The last real feud Jade had before this one.
Yep. I think Nyla Rose is one of those people that's going to benefit from them having another show. Definitely.
I wonder, just in general, what kind of think to put those two together in the first place. Maybe they're just friends backstage.
Probably.
It is a very random pairing.
They were just like, here, two low-card heels joined together.
Because you had Nyla out there looking how Nyla always does, and then you'd have like Maria wearing like overalls and like a straw hat at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. She did do that.
I think it was Vicky brought them together, and now Vicky isn't even around.
Yeah. Let's see. I feel like, well, I guess they're never on TV, so Vicky's not either. I was going to say, last time we saw them, she was with them, but that was probably way back during the Jade feud, the last time they were on TV.
That is not good. Yeah. I know we harp on how they treat the women division in general, but like actually putting things like that in context.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they really only put like 5 people on TV. 5 women on TV.
If we weren't proud of the craftsmanship
and they just stick with that.
Go into every pair of Warby Parker glasses. Well,
yeah, I thought there was something about her being like gone too, right? I just don't know when or anything because
gone.
They haven't been around.
Take these braids down.
Because remember, for a while, Sky Blue was even on TV almost like every other week or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I was like, they don't. It's not like I don't know.
Remember,
they're like, yeah, we got one person to get jobbed out to our people that we want to keep on TV. The champion and whoever hangs out with her and whoever is in the top heel group.
They're starting that whole thing up where like her and Madison Rayne always team together, and now that veteran signing hasn't been seen in forever.
Yeah, man, I like stepmom and stepsis.
I forgot about that and how I was always slightly worried about us getting ourselves into trouble.
I mean,
I'm not overly worried, but I knew what kind of trouble could come. I'm like,
no, I just thought that that stepmom and stepsis were two great tag team wrestlers. Also, one of my favorite categories.
I'm tempted to make a short out of that, knowing full well it could get us a shit ton of hate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. But no, in all seriousness, though, whatever got Sky Blue on TV, I was cool with that.
We got to see her develop and get so much better.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, I've actually gotten to a point where I actually.
Speaking of Brian, any like good video clips that you might have got from GCW? If you want to slide those on to me in Messenger so I can save them.
I almost knocked that glass of wine off the table. That's what Vince said.
Honestly, I don't know how clips really work on YouTube. Like, I know on Twitch, like, you have that whole clip thing. Is there a thing like that on YouTube? Like, where would it go? Like, I've never seen a category for anything like that. That'd be awesome if people could make shorts for us. Like how this was really similar to shorts or
that would be
clips on
sweet.
Twitch.
She gonna lock in the lockjaw. Whew. I ate too much pizza.
Oh,
I'm using all my my pizza rewards points right now. So I've been getting a free pizza every day.
Every day, damn.
So I'm like, shit, I got all these reward points and I haven't ordered pizza in a long time. I'm gonna just eat for free for like a few days.
So, Ryan, I'm not gonna lie, there's been times I've thought about clipping things from like AEW TV and just kind of like flipping them and making shorts out of them like how other people have. I'm like, I just don't know what the long-term run out of that could be or trouble.
Dude, boy.
So back to the DraftKings pool.
Sheeta, what the fuck? Sheeta's ring gear. It's just, I don't know, man.
There's a number.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
You sons of a bitches.
Just,
That's the women's world champion. That injured shoulder, Tony Storm. The Outcast attacking her while this match was going on. That's the champ.
it's like I'm headed to Vegas. I gotta save her.
Fuck with Jamie. It makes me worried about her championship reign. I'm like, they're trying to make her look so
Tony
beatable.
Storm. We watch Raw.
They're trying to give her the excuse to lose by being injured. I don't like it. Or just make her look really strong when she overcomes. But either way, I'm concerned. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. But I think that would be a like I don't want it, but I think that's why it's a good idea, because people wanted the belt off of Tony so bad and wanted Jamie to be champion.
You can
that
kind of
if you put that
reignite it.
belt that you put that belt back on Tony, people are gonna be pissed again.
And then you go that way at all in.
Yep. she wins it back at All In.
See, I was so resigned to. I felt like it was going her to lose to Saraya at All In. I was so resigned to like accepting that as fate. But if it's her like winning it back with that story,
yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's ideal for me because if she doesn't lose at Double or Nothing, I feel like she's gonna lose to Saraya at All In. I mean, they haven't even told us that's what the match is gonna be, but we know what the match is gonna be.
I'd be resigned. I would be okay with her losing there. It makes sense. Because it's somebody becoming a new champion is always a bigger moment than somebody retaining a championship.
So the hater fan in me says let her just lose at Double or Nothing so that way she can win it back at All In.
Because I feel
because if Saraya wins it, she's gonna hold it for a while.
Yeah.
But Toni Storm has already been champion. You take that belt off of her with a quickness, it doesn't matter.
All right. Will any non-participant interfere in the World Championship match?
Maybe.
The only one that runs with anybody is Darby with Sting, and Sting doesn't have to get involved unless they do a surprise on MJF's side, which would make sense too. I'm gonna go no. I think they're gonna showcase the four of them.
That's what I kind of feel.
Now, after the match, does somebody else confront MJF?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to think of anyone that would be a big enough deal to do it, and like Adam Cole, just because he is one of the most popular things. Too new back from injury, isn't wrestling a ton yet, and by all means, he should be fucked up from his match. So I can't think of anyone that would work. There's my 9 picks made, locked in.
Lock it. Lock them in.
I appreciate that, Ryan. I did just see the message pop up. And so I feel like it can be him, but I feel like you kind of need to get really full back into the swing with Adam Cole, and I think that will happen like after this to kind of build to it. Like,
I don't know how to use this.
I'm gonna actually be curious to see how Forbidden Door shakes up right after Double or Nothing. Like that period is gonna kind of maybe be crazy.
Is there a way to search? Motherfucker can't search on here?
Ryan, do you think Orange Cassidy lose it in the Battle Royal? I think it's an easy way to move on from him. Let him do bigger, different things without actually losing. So Forbidden Door would be 2 New Japan wrestlers for the international title, just to showcase. I guess that could make sense, since they have a true showcase of the other side.
Which participants? All right, I'm on this now. It's gonna be one of the.
I feel like it's weird that Jay White and like those guys are in this match. I feel like Jay White should be like the first time he really is in any kind of title picture. Like he can lose it, but it should be in the top title picture. I guess maybe it would just be weird with him versus MJF. And their nationals being elevated a lot. Maybe. I would love it for it to be Swerve. Oh. Well, ideally, wouldn't you want champion versus champion? I just don't know if New Japan would do it.
Chuck Taylor in control of the wrist of Lee Moriarty. Moriarty and Big Bill, they have formed a strong bond as a tag team.
Okay.
Big Bill obviously bigger than
I tried it.
AEW, and Moriarty.
I'm gonna get $25,000. Do you actually get $25,000?
Fuck no. Like there's like a pre-made prize selection for like the number right. It's based off like a percentage.
Mm-hmm. I just know I got $0 the last time.
I think one time I got 15 and once I got like 8. So I would either get like 7 out of 9 or 8 out of 9.
I want champion versus champion.
Committed himself to a better life. Exactly. Let's see how far that philosophy takes him.
So we know likely where Kenny's going for Forbidden Door. Would like I honestly I do not know who the current world champion for New Japan is. Pretty sure. Like 60% of the time you could say Okada and be like right, but I'm pretty sure that is not the answer right now.
I'm gonna say that's about all I know is that it is an Okada. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the one.
Oh.
Sonata. Sonata's the world heavyweight champion. Kenny is the U.S. champion. Junior heavyweight is Takahashi.
Does Saber have a belt? Or no, he's in Ring of Honor right now.
No, Saber has the New Japan Television Championship.
Okay, he does have one of the belts, yeah.
Aussie Open just vacated titles.
Okay. Yeah, they were probably supposed to defend them bad boys soon. Or lose them to someone who wasn't going to be in AEW.
Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. The name is Intergalactic Jet Setters. Kushida and Kevin Knight, who they don't even have a picture of.
I think I remember.
This is on Wikipedia, though.
Oh, yeah, I remember who Kushida and then Kevin Knight was one of those guys that was in the dojo or whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
The New Japan dojo.
I figure it probably came through the program, just no clue who. Openweight champions. 6-man is Okada, Tanahashi, and Ishii.
I thought you said
Who'd want to
overweight
fuck with that?
champions at first.
Open weight.
Yeah. I got it now, but at first I thought it was overweight. I was like,
Hey, man.
overweight champion? Yo.
All you have to
I
remember.
am already in shape. Let me compete.
All you have to remember is you have your favorite champion in New Japan. Willow. That's the championship that matters, man.
That is the most important belt in wrestling.
I've seen Scott's Turf Builder commercial like every commercial break. So I just see the most Irish person ever looking back at me.
Look at that. Fucking Whopper commercial. Down your way. You rule.
At this point, I kind of enjoy it just because, like, your reaction. Just not that I want you tortured, but I always know you're gonna react to it.
It's so gross. So gross.
Yeah, least favorite fast food restaurant.
Ooh.
See, I was gonna be curious to see what they would do with Mercedes, but between injury and losing the titles, I'm like, man, I figured they were trying to build towards that.
Our main event continues here on Rampage. Chuck Taylor just caught a lucky break. Big Bill missed a kick, and Chuck Taylor made the tag. Trent Beretta
Yeah, what do they do with the AEW GP belts?
team will take advantage of these opportunities that you're seeing physically expressed right here, right now. Remember, all
So everyone's watching this match. Everyone that's in the black jacket has come out to watch this.
Oh, I thought he was serious saying like Chippendale's dancers were there. I didn't know he was talking about the varsity athletes at first.
Yeah. You put on a shirt, and you already know Jericho's up there shirtless on commentary.
Shirtless in a jacket.
That man stays oiled up.
I just realized Chuck got a haircut.
Yeah, I haven't paid that much attention to that man's hair.
Oh, it got pretty long at one point. I don't know when the haircut happened. I just know it was pretty long at one point.
Okay.
That's a hell of a boss man slam.
Like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
The double team move that they did?
Yeah.
I feel like they have to be able to find a way to do it better. So I'm like, Big Bill could have slammed him the same way by himself.
I mean, usually most double team moves could have been done just as well with one person.
This could be a turning point in the match, guys, because Big Bill is in trouble.
All I can picture for, I mean, big rig, 3D. Number of them will take 2 though. But yeah, Dante's Inferno, definitely an example because all Buddy does is toss him up for Brody.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. That one's one. I mean, look at those degenerates not wearing shirts.
Wait, this is our main event?
You didn't see Mark Henry?
I forgot about that. So,
yeah, it was time.
Is this where you're finally going to get your pull apart brawl, David?
Yo. Look, yeah, I think I have a bottle. Yeah, I have a bottle of Maker's Mark in this room. If there's a pull apart brawl, I will take a drink out of it. Or no, I'll take a shot out of a wine glass.
I was in there thinking about
for the culture.
I was thinking about the game earlier when Excalibur was doing the rundown of all of Double or Nothing. I was like, yes, this would be torture.
Because, yeah, on Wednesday, that was a long rundown. I was like, yeah, if we had chugged that whole rundown, it would have been a bad Thursday.
You know what? Maybe we have to do the responsible thing. You get to chug water to help make up for all the drinking you would have did throughout the rest of the show. It's like, hey, this is your way to prevent alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, we could with our old asses. Oh, shit.
I love how Penta runs into the fight, just dragging his title with him, and then drops it at the last second.
But you know, he didn't know if he wanted it or not.
We finally got our brawl.
Mm-hmm. Just stone cold everybody.
You're not supposed to sprint to the ring. You're Orange Cassidy.
Hey, he sprints when it's his homies, okay?
Okay.
So everybody that's in the brawl is going to come out here at the end.
That man is a damn tank.
Goodness, man. Yeah, I was going to say, where is he?
Ah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm so confused. Why would Keith Lee like give that turn and that reaction as far as music and then not go up the ramp at him?
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna walk very slowly up there. so they're just gonna all be involved. That's cute.
Keith Lee just stops at the top of the ramp to end the show.
Yep. Yep, that's the end of our show. They stopped at the top of the ramp and bam.
Does that even count as like a pull apart brawl?
It's not a pull apart brawl. Nobody got pulled apart. That was just a brawl.
It was barely even a
No
fucking
pull apart.
brawl.
I know, but it was pull apartish, or I mean, it was brawlish. Okay, definitely not pull apartish, but brawlish for sure. Well, it was what I expected, except for no pull apart brawls. Because the Dynamite and Rampage before pay-per-views tend to be kind of snooze. But, you know, they're like, yo, we're about to give you this badass show over the weekend, so shut up. Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, Keith Lee is like, it seems like he's moving slower every time you see him, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I feel like every rare instance that we've got to see him wrestle over like the last year or so, ever since he had his health scare, it's just I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He, like the first time back, he didn't look like it was great, like maybe winded. Then the next match he had, he looked amazing, and then he disappeared for like 6 months.
Yeah. And then now and ever since he's been back, it's like he's been in a couple matches, and it's been
tag team matches.
Yeah, the one singles match with Jericho. Thank goodness for Jericho, because that was boring as shit. But Jericho did his best.
I'm trying to think, because we have a number of people in AEW that also wrestled with Keith Lee in NXT. So in my head, I'm kind of like waiting to see if we can get some of those together. Just you can go back and compare like the same match like from 3-4 years ago, and that's probably when we'll easily be able to tell like we're like 80% Keith Lee or 60% Keith Lee.
Yeah, you can. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but yeah, you can tell that all of the Keith Lee is not there. At least physically.
Not that in this age and everything, like Chris Jericho isn't making everybody look amazing. Like his style is definitely the older style wrestling now. Yeah. So it'd be kind of curious to see some of the different styles, but yeah. Sucks. He gets huge pops. I know me and the group I was with that stopped believing with his music and stuff around. I get excited, but we just haven't seen him do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, hell yeah, that's Keith Lee, but it's Keith Lee. He looks like he's out of breath just from walking down the ramp.
It's weird though, because sometimes it looks like he's trying to puff out his chest and just like help the whole looking like a tank look. So I'm like, I can't figure out. Like he looks strong, but then he wasn't moving so. I want to see a chance to see him try to be agile again, because he used to be so agile, but we don't get to see if he can still do it. That worries me.
Yeah. Are you watching this countdown thing that's happening here still too?
No, I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it really weird because it's way too quiet now for me.
Mm-hmm. See, you should have kept this on, because it's very important information that they're giving you right now. Like, you get to know that Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett are challenging FTR for the titles. with Mark Briscoe as a special guest referee. And there's some turbulence between them. I know that now because I watched the countdown.
It's the pre-show for the pre-show.
Yeah. See, I have more information than you.
No, I'm staring at the
Look,
possibility of
see,
watching John Wick 4.
now I'm watching a man who watched the love of his life get beaten right in front of him. What kind of man does that? I wouldn't feel safe around him either.
Yeah, I'm just Jarrett hasn't been in AEW that long, and he's just constantly getting tag team championships shots. I'm just waiting for it to finally happen at this point.
It's how many title shots have they gotten now? Like,
I feel like this might be like 4.
this is at least, this is more than, it's more than 3 for a fact, because they got at least 2 shots against the Acclaimed.
They had after the Acclaim lost it, they were in that fatal 4-way.
Mm-hmm.
That was what? Guns, those two, the Acclaimed, and somebody else. I remember we were not too excited. Oh, Best Friends.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, they've gotten too many shots.
Is it going to happen? Am I going to see Jeff Jarrett holding a championship on Sunday?
You're going to see him holding a guitar.
Yeah, definitely. And Sanjay a pencil.
Yep.
It's time.
Is he going to be really holding it?
Well, still holding.
Yeah. Just with an ear.
See,
I wonder if that ear sticks out further than the other ear from holding a pencil all the time.
See, Dan House said, yeah, that's what it was. Because I thought there was an injury, something about that too. I just knew they were involved somehow. That's what you got injured in?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason, I wonder if he hadn't been injured, if they would let him just close out the show in Detroit again.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know where he would.
It's Detroit.
I don't know where he would have fit into the sake of the show, but at least close it. I would have been so happy.
Wherever Orange Cassidy is. That's where he can be.
But I don't remember what Orange Cassidy did at our show. Oh, Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, he Orange Cassidy.
Oh,
yeah, he could have cursed Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia deserves a curse.
Daniel Garcia is cursed.
For how much he humped at Detroit.
All right.
He humped at us so much.
But I am ready to call it a night.
Aye.
You got a big weekend ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. That is right.
I hope you get to enjoy it. Ryan, I don't know what you're doing for the holiday weekend. Although I'm assuming Double or Nothing. This guy's going to wait till like Tuesday to watch it. What a loser.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Yeah. I'll be ignoring Discord.
So, your normal daily life.
And yeah, I will not be looking at my Google feed.
All right.
I won't even be pulling up YouTube.
Is there a single thing that you want to know if it happens? Because I told you I would spoil if Jade lost, but I won't actually do that to you.
If Jade loses for real, you got to tell me so that way I know I have to watch Raw.
You won't even watch the pay-per-view after then?
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch the pay-per-view. I'm just gonna watch Raw if Jade loses.
I'm just gonna prepare a
see.
message to you right now. A text said Jade beat Taya, and then she issued another open challenge and beat somebody else, and then she issued another open challenge and beat somebody else. She
And if you're
squashed like
fucking with
3
me, I'll
straight
kill
people.
you. You better be fucking serious if you message me. I'll kill you otherwise.
I'm pretty sure death threats are not allowed on YouTube.
I don't care. Get me kicked off of YouTube. Fight me, YouTube. Fight me. We're over an hour in. They ain't watching no more.
Only Ryan.
Hey, Ryan's our guy.
And that's why it's awesome. I thought about in the middle of it. I was like, you can always just slide the name into Discord to make it nice and easy. I don't know if he has a setup for it.
Yeah. If Jade loses, you got to tell me. And if Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal win, I want to know that too. Because I don't want to go into that match not knowing that I'm about to watch FTR lose.
All right. No, I kind of want to let you be pissed, like react to that one. What would your reaction be? Because on one hand, you get Jay Lethal as a champion, you get to enjoy Sanjay Dutt with that, but it's FTR.
I would not be happy at all.
All right.
So I love FTR more than I like Jay Lethal, and I hate Jeff Jarrett more than I like Jay Lethal.
What if the finish is Jarrett hitting everybody with guitars and yelling slap nuts repeatedly before he pins somebody?
If FTR still wins, that's good. I mean, it's dumb, but it's good. Okay.
No, it's gotta be FTR. I really, really don't want to see Jeff Jarrett as a champion in AEW ever. Maybe if they introduce like a 24/7 title.
Nope. Please no.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the holiday weekend.
Oh yeah.